it's a minefield of customs and superstitions. Like, why is it only married people are supposed to give hongbao? Like, are we magically supposed to have more money just because we are married? Also, why do we give Mandarin oranges? Why not pomelos?
Why not pineapples?
Let's find out. Red packets or hongbao. Chinese parents started giving their children money, about 100 coins, during Chinese New Year a millennia ago because it signified hope that they will live a long life. It was also a practical gift because the children could either save it or spend it on clothes or on this Nintendo Switch that I'm eyeing. So why are red packets only given out by married couples? That's because in Chinese society, married couples are considered the adults and so would have the privilege of giving out the red packets. And with some 21st century tech treatment, giving out hongbao has gone digital and is supposed to be more convenient. But hey, there is no such thing as easy money. Time to brush up on your Chinese New Year greetings, kids. Grab your oranges and get in line. Staying up late. Legend has it that a demon named Sui would pop in for a house visit at night and harm sleeping children with headaches, fever, or even death. So rude. That's why parents would leave the lights on and encourage their children to stay up to keep the unwanted house guest away. No sweeping of floors. Most of us already know why we should avoid sweeping motions on Chinese New Year, because it supposedly sweeps away good luck. So now people try to get around this by substituting brooms with vacuum cleaners or air purifiers, and then throw out the luck when they empty the dust bag. Reunion dinner. Why must we have a reunion dinner? Reunion dinners are once yearly affairs that are as much trouble as they are worth. It's basically a show and tell of how you were doing. Back then in China, when one lived across the country from their family and barely had the time or means to visit each other often, showing up meant that you were still alive. Hey, you're alive! Plus, who wouldn't be hungry after a long journey home? Now with social media and technology, you don't even have to be physically present, but the significance of getting together during Chinese New Year remains. Mandarin oranges. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, but 2 oranges during Chinese New Year means you're getting gold? If you've ever wondered why we give oranges during Chinese New Year, that's because in Cantonese, giving oranges is called song gam, which literally sounds the same as the phrase giving gold. Now, if only these oranges are actually worth their weight in gold. Yushen, why do we eat it and say all those sayings as we prepare it? The Chinese have been eating Yushen as far back as 1046 BC, and even a hygiene scare during the Yuan dynasty was not enough for them to drop the dish. It eventually made its way here during the 19th century thanks to Cantonese immigrants. Fishermen from Guangzhou would eat raw fish slices on the 7th day of Chinese New Year. It was just a basic dish, raw fish slices with added vinegar, oil, and sugar to taste. The Yushen we know today is thanks to a bit of clever marketing by these 4 heavenly chefs. In the early 60s, they came together to improve it and added ingredients which they thought symbolized prosperity. So that's why you see a lot of colorful red and orange vegetables in Yushen. The word Yushen sounds the same as surplus and life in Mandarin. Anything to do with abundance is considered auspicious, so you can bet it'll be eaten during Chinese New Year. Of course, some of us will say that none of these cultural practices hold water, because really, Mandarin oranges are just poor substitutes for gold. But as the saying goes, it's the thought that counts. Time to brush up on your Chinese New Year greetings, kids!